I was going to tell a story about when I was in Martinique. I stayed there for a month learning French, practicing juggling on the beach. That was fun. Flying back to the States, I flew through Santa Lucia. It's an island. They're independent. Not any, Martinique's part of France. Santa Lucia is its own thing. Has a high unemployment rate, a lot of poverty. And you fly on one end of the island, then you take this really expensive taxi sort of microbus to the other end, to the more not island hopping but larger airport. And it's like $50 for this hour-long journey to the other end of the island. I didn't want to pay it. I'd rather pay one of the non-airport buses. But to get to the bus station in the city by the small airport, I put my bicycle together. I bought a bicycle, took it out of the box, put it together, and rode into this downtown bus station. And as I rode into the bus station, it was full of unemployed young men. There was this wall where there was ledges on the wall. They were even sitting up on the ledges. So when a white guy, come in on my bicycle, which they never see, they all start hooting and hollering. And being a white guy from a kind of a rich white suburb in New York, I felt intimidated. And I guess they sensed it, and I just kept going through because I was so scared, but then I thought, this is ridiculous. Turned around after, 50 meters and came back in, got off my bike and started prepping it to get on the local bus which was another microbus across the island. And then all the guys came down around me and started like pulling at my things, my luggage, just like poking at it and pulling it. I felt like they were trying to steal some of it. I felt intimidated. It was a very intimidating situation. There was a lot of them, and I was the only white guy there. And so I said something about like, well, you guys don't know what it's like to, there's discussion back and forth about them touching my stuff. So you guys don't know what it's like to be a tourist alone in a city like this, I feel vulnerable. And one of them said, oh, you don't think we're ever tourists? You're a racist. So now I'm the only white guy in the middle of this bus station with like 100 black guys, and somebody's calling me a racist. This isn't going well, and I'm scared. But at the same time, I realize at this point, I've been street performing for, when did I go there? 90, so I've been street performing for 5-6 years, doing late night drunk crowds. Oftentimes they start out, they're very hostile. So, and I always kept my balls in my pocket. And so all of a sudden I realized this is very much like a crowd. So I'm just going to pull out my balls and do my usual thing. So I pulled them out and went, I'll show you guys what I do. It was a clumsy segue. It was, but then all of a sudden at least I could segue, and I put the one ball. My routine is I put a ball on my foot, flip it to someone in the crowd, they throw it back to me, I catch it in my mouth. Like this. Oh, they were closer. You can't throw, can you?
No. I'll get closer.
Anthony can throw.
Oh!
Anthony, try again. Give me another throw.
Oh!
I was better then because I practiced. But I would do that. All right, Anthony, give another shot. I'll do it as many times
Go
as it
ahead.
takes.
Oh! Ow!
If I put my hands
That's
here,
really happy.
now that my legs are going, I can also just flip it up myself. But now you know, since my muscular dystrophy has affected my legs too much. Go ahead, one last try.
Oh! Oh! Pretty good.
We'll just pretend.
Oh!
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Go ahead.
Go, Anthony, knock it out. Oh! Like a chipper. Do it again. Hang on. Oh. Oh!
Is it over already?
It's over already.
All right.
No.
All right.